Hi, my name is Rob Horkheimer, physical therapist and accessibility consultant with BILD, Bridgeway Independent Living Designs. And I want to talk to you today about how to choose a power sit-to-stand lift. So the first thing that's really critical is to know that there's many different types of sit-to-stand lifts that are out there. Today I'm going to talk about power sit-to-stand lifts, and even among the power sit-to-stand lifts, there are a lot of differences between the different options. Some are easier and provide more support. Some don't provide quite as much support or do it in a different way. We have another video that shows a number of different options for manual sit-to-stands that the individual needs to lift themselves up to standing with, and they don't have any assistance from the device itself. These other manual sit-to-stands like the Sara Steady, which is probably the most well-known, function quite a bit differently than the power sit-to-stand lifts. So I'm going to go through a few of the really great power sit-to-stand lifts that are out there, and I'm just going to give you an introduction and talk through some of the benefits and some of the trade-offs of the features of these different systems. So the first one I'll start with is the Sara Plus by Arjo. So the Sara Plus by Arjo is used in a lot of facilities. It has a higher price point than the other ones that I'll show, and it has a bigger footprint, and that's important to know. So the Sara Plus here, as you can see, it has a fairly large profile. It's a little bit heavier to move. The casters do have these nice locks to set into place, and the Sara Plus has this unique system where it has the elbow platform. So actually, I'll set it back here. When we lock it into place, the individual, when they're sitting, has support under their elbows, and this trunk strap that comes behind them gives them a lot of support to bring them up to standing while their feet are on the center foot plate. Again, just because of the bigger footprint, sometimes it's not as practical in the home, but because of that elbow support and somebody who has enough strength and support in their shoulders that they can bear a little bit of weight through their shoulders, this can work very nicely. It's also worked really well with me with a number of individuals with Parkinson's or with dementia, where it helps them feel really secure as they come up to standing. And there's a nice natural arc of motion. So once we have that trunk pad set, when it comes up, you see it comes up on this arc of motion to come forward, which feels pretty natural with coming up to standing. And then when we lower down, again, it comes pretty easy to come back down, back to a sitting position. So the next system that I'll talk about is the MoLift Quick Raiser. And there's a Quick Raiser series, so there are different versions of this transfer lift that have some different features, but overall they're similar. But the Quick Raiser, as you can see, has a much narrower profile. So this can work through tight doorways within a home pretty well. Also, there's an option with the Quick Raiser of a sling that has an accessory that can come underneath the hips. So when we have this around our individual that we're caring for, we can slide this little pad underneath their buttocks and then pull up, cinch it up, so it gives support as it raises up and lifts them into an upright position. So this system again can work very nicely, with coming up to standing, coming up and down in a nice and easy manner. And then in the front you can see the hex screw, and there is an emergency lowering mechanism with the hex screw with this system. So lastly, I'll show the compact design of the Handicare Mini lift, which is a really nice, versatile, and compact system that works really well for storage. It has a nice, soft, padded sling. When the user is sitting in the chair, this will snap around their waist, around their stomach, and then hook in the front here. And it's pretty easy for the caregiver to manage and to assist with, just to get up to standing. So this is just pretty compact and versatile, and it has a nice, again, natural slow arc of motion. Instead of those elbow pads, they have to be able to hold on to these handles, and it lets them kind of pull up a little bit too if they have some grip and strength in their arms, to pull up as they come up to standing. This system works very nicely. So we always recommend for individuals to try to trial the system first. You really don't know if it's going to work for you for sure until you get a chance to test it. We at BILD, we're based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We have demos on display, and we recommend most highly if you can come in and trial it, that we can do that. We also have a rental program where you can rent the unit first, and that gives the ability again to test it before purchasing the unit. We do sell them outright, but we also do many rentals locally as well. And then we sell these units across the United States. So if you would like to purchase and you're outside of the southeastern Wisconsin area, then please give us a call anyway, and we can talk you through it. We've got physical therapists on staff, and we teach individuals, we teach professionals on transfer lift strategies. We have a lot of experience, many years of experience working with patients using these different transfer lifts. And so we can talk you through good options as well for what transfer lift is going to work the best for you. So thanks for joining me today. Learn more on our website, BILDNOW.com, or give us a call at 262-671-2032. I hope to talk to you soon.